What's good, y'all? It's one of the hosts with the most of Sip and Speak sessions. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the video that you're getting ready to watch. You can find all of us on Instagram and TikTok with our personal pages, or you can follow our business page of Sip and Speak Sessions. And our YouTube channel is Alexis Elizabeth Creations 1555. We everywhere like air, so give us a follow. Enjoy.
Oh, that's liquor.
Welcome to season 5, episode 2 of Sip and Speak Session. You know, the crew is back. We got the band back for a whole new season. How are y'all feeling?
I'm buzzing.
Feeling good.
We buzzing. Speaking of buzzing, Vic, what's the name of the drink tonight? Because Vic was in charge of drinks.
So you can't really see because it's see-through, but my glass is purple.
You can see.
Oh, you can? Cool.
Mhm.
It's purple, so I'm calling it the Purple Dragon Slayer, and it has a beatbox. It's called Mystic Grape. I put cran grape juice, and then a big sips purple punch or something like that.
Well, cheers.
But you can use like fruit punch, Arizona, and I forgot what the other purple buzzball was called, but yeah,
It's grape themed, basically.
it's grape themed, and if you like grape, this is good for you. It definitely is a I'm feeling it.
Well, cheers, y'all. To a night of Pecan.
I'm feeling my alcohol. What you drinking?
Nigga.
Nigga,
got
what you drinking?
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
She said, nigga. Now I gotta know. Hold on.
So the drink, fuck it, we gonna have 2 drinks of the night, nigga.
Fuck it.
Maybe
Now-
3.
Right. I was gonna say, now you got one too. Shit.
I don't mind putting the ingredients for all 3 of these drinks. So my
Hell
drink
yeah.
is called a cherry popper. So it's got berry cherry limeade buzzball, fruit punch beatbox, and Arizona fruit punch. Let me tell you something right the fuck now.
Okay, so we on the same kind of vibe, but you know, it's a little different. I like that.
This shit is good.
Nay, what you drinking? Cause your shit look like you over there got a spoon and everything.
Okay, so I got the strawberries and cream moonshine blended with a little bit of the strawberry daiquiri syrup, lined my cup with some caramel, and then added about a shot and a half of some Don Julio.
What
It
you
tastes like
naming it?
candy. Huh?
What you naming it?
The first thing that just came into my head was pink
Something
pussy,
about
pussy
creaming.
fairy, pussy fairy,
Pussy
or some
fairy.
shit like that.
Okay. Pussy fairy, I like
Ooh,
that.
I like
Okay.
that. I like
I like
that.
that. Okay.
We got cherry
It's
popper,
a-
pussy fairy, and
Purple
the
Dragon
purple
Slayer.
dragons.
purple dragon slayer.
You know what? If you ask me, all that shit go together. It's a whole bunch of slang and yeah.
You got the
When I tell
purple
you,
dragon. You got the purple dragon slaying a pussy cherry popper.
you see where it's going. It's giving. It's going somewhere. I don't mind this of us doing
I
each.
can't
We
do
have our
wrong.
own drink. It's gonna, you know what it is. Some nights we gonna have different drinks. Some nights we gonna have the same. Okay.
Mhm.
So the question to start us off is: with friendships of the opposite sex, do you find it difficult to determine the genuineness of the connection?
Me personally, no, I don't. Um, if the vibe is off, the vibe is off. That's just me. Um,
Mhm.
so if I don't feel a genuine connection, then it ain't no genuine connection. That's just me though. So no, I don't find it difficult. I don't.
Nay.
I I say yes. And Alexis and I kind of touched on this a little earlier. I say for me, when it comes to having friendships or like real genuine friendships with men, it hasn't, in my opinion, they haven't been too genuine. I would say I only had two male friends that were literally genuine, and I didn't have to question it. One being Steph, that's my brother. That we it never been no question about it from day one. He's been a brother to me. And then the other one is my best friend that has passed away. Um, and even I said, even with him, there was a moment of time where he expressed himself having feelings. But once I explained to him what it was for me and where I seen everything, he was respectful. It wasn't no issues. I didn't have to question it. But any other time, if I have a male friend, it always comes back to, or at some point, if they see like the door is cracked for them to say anything as far as having sex, moving forward in a relationship, they slide in there. And it's like, I thought we were friends. I thought I want brothers. Like, I want brothers. I don't want no, oh, you my friend, so we can fuck down the line. So, yeah, I've had experience with not having those genuine male friends.
So no.
I feel like it's a yes and no type of answer because, and I feel like it's subjective. Like, if there's an instance where, say, you have fooled with a friend and then y'all just came to an agreement of, you know what, we better off friends than we are lovers. So, like, let's just chop it up to that. I feel like the moment you become intimate with a friend, from a female's perspective, dealing with a male friend, I feel like it's difficult because they too up and down and too wishy-washy in terms of, do they genuinely give a fuck for you as a friend, or do they have a hidden agenda to fuck you? You know what I mean? It's like the boundaries are set and there's an understanding. Y'all ain't never took it to another level, but I'm not gonna hold you. Sometimes when your relationship status changes, motherfuckers really start acting real different. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like you thinking, "Oh, like, yeah, cool. That we friends now. That's the homie." You know what I mean? Like you done already friend zoned it, no problem. And then next thing you know, your relationship status changed and now it's something different. Either they trying to challenge your relationship or they want space within it just to see how the connection is. You know what I mean? So they can find their way to penetrate it. No pun intended. But like for me, from my background, I have like my family, like the women in my family, they have male friends where it's like even after, let's just say they were intimate or together at one point, but they cool now, it's never been no boundaries crossed once it became a friendship. You get what I'm saying? So for me, that's normal. But for the average Joe and outside, it may not be so normal. You know what I mean? So it's always hard to determine because it's like you cool one minute and then the next minute when shit get real and you moving on, now it's a problem.
So I was gonna say, I guess to add on to what I said as to why it's not an issue for me, I also too when it comes to me having male friends, because of my persona, because of my sexual orientation, a lot of my male friends assume that I don't mess around with men. So they automatically put me in that. That's my sis. That's my home girl. That's my home dog. You see what I'm saying? Like, so for me, it's like I always end up with a bunch of homeboys. Even if I do like somebody, like it's like, oh well, I didn't even know you like men. So now you my sis, and now we just homies. You know what I mean? Like even now as an adult, I've had male friends that I've had since childhood find out now that we're adults that I like men. And they're like, well, I would have been tried to hit. Like, first of all, that was not an invitation for you to try to hit. It was really just like you never asked, and so I just, you just
Why
assume.
motherfucker always think we want an invitation to fuck?
Hey, do you think that females and males can be friends without there being sexual intent?
Yes.
I've had so many conversations with other people, and they feel like men and women cannot be just friends.
Me and Nay share the same friend, aka Stefan. It's never been nothing sexual. It's always been that's my brother. Like that dude is literally finna be the godfather of my first child. Like it ain't never been that since the moment we met. Mm-mm.
I feel like men and women
It's
can be
subjective.
friends.
Because if they have an attraction for you, whether you know it or not, then of course it's a different scenario. Of course, it's like I can see why people like it can't work. But when you genuinely don't feel that way towards that person, both parties, it's most definitely possible.
That's what I said.
It's just it depends on the motherfucker. But the motherfucker be attracted to you. That's the rule.
Yeah, because I was about to say it really I believe so. It just really depends on the attraction levels. To say even on both parts, because sometimes a man may not be attracted to a woman. Where we're expressing a man could feel the same way that with him wanting female friends or just in general is something behind it. It just depends on if you're attracted to this person, if you can be friends with them. Because if you're not attracted to somebody, you're not. I mean, unless you just sleep with any and everything, you're not gonna be wanting to bump them cherries with this person like that. You're not gonna want to do that. So it depends. Um, it's just being upfront and being real about what it is you're looking for within friendships. I think it plays hand in hand. If you're going to be upfront about what you want within a relationship, you need to do the same for a friendship as well, and stand on that and be real about that. It's understandable being close to somebody. Sometimes things may change, and you may develop a feeling of some sort because you done been around this person. Express that and keep it pushing. Like with my best friend, he expressed to me, he was like, I done heard all the stuff that you complaining about these niggas, and I'm right here. Look, you my brother. My daughter is gonna call you uncle. Like, I want to keep that platonic friendship. I just want a genuine platonic friendship. He respected that, and from that point on, it was just that's my brother. We locked in, and
But
Because
what
for
about
some
the
people, I feel like it's like, would you rather push that line and risk losing this person altogether, or just be respectful? Like, hey, you know what? I got you as my friend. I got you as my sister or brother or whatever. I'd rather have you in my life as that than not have you in my life at all. That's how I look at it.
Mhm. And that's how I felt my best friend looked at it too, because the way he was just real respectful for it and our history with each other. I know him since I was a freshman in high school, and then the history of our friendship and the way it just really developed over the years. I was like, I felt the same way. I'd rather have you as my friend. Like, and I think it was one of those things I expressed to him. I would be scared to lose the friendship that we have by stepping over those boundaries and stepping over that line and becoming something more, and it doesn't work out, and now we done lost not only a relationship but a friendship as well. I didn't wanna do that. I didn't wanna risk that. Sometimes it's relationships aren't as important as the friendship and the true relationship at hand. Like, you still got me in your life. Always. Like, if he was still alive, I guarantee you he'll be right here kicking it with us. He'd probably be on a podcast with us right now talking big shit, you know? It's
Mhm.
like that
Yeah.
that was in the same sense of Steph. That's how he was to me. The way that we were with Steph and the way that Steph is like, that's my big brother, my protector. I'm gonna call on you when shit goes, you know, not all the
Now
way
to
sour
be
'cause I don't want
fair
you to get in
though,
trouble.
sometimes there's that fine line of being like, "Oh yeah, this your uncle," but then you got the mamas that be like, they say that's your uncle, and she been hunching with Unc for 13 years, and now you like,
See,
"Wait a minute, you're fucking my
I don't
mother."
play that. I don't play that. I don't play that just the same way as
I
I don't play
hate it. I'm
God.
like,
I
let
don't
me
play
through.
brothers. If you my friend, y'all have kids, y'all have boys, and I sit here and tell Zenaya that that's your brother, that's your brother at that point. Like, it ain't no y'all get up and grow up and
Yeah.
become a relationship. And no cousins. I have cousins right now to this day that's not my blood cousins, but them is my cousins. Ain't no way we gonna turn around and be like, oh, I want you. Nigga, we grew up all our life together. You brother. You cousin. Y'all. We not doing that.
So I have it's not a spicy question per se, but
Side note,
what
this
would
drink
make
kicking
hook
in.
is it? Okay, perfect. We're at that time. So, what would make hookups better if you were to redesign hookup culture? What would it look like? For me, hookup. If this was a thing, I would be like hookup culture. You should let a motherfucker know, hey, I just want to fuck for the night, or hey, I want to fuck for the night, but I'm also open to seeing if there's something past a physical connection. So to me, I feel like if you can make it clear in the beginning what this hookup is, because nobody's saying where I'm not, if I'm creating it, I'm not trying to necessarily determine the outcome, but I am trying to determine how you walking into the shit. So after it's all said and done, there's no confusion. There's no sense of a like, "Oh shit, we soul tied. I'm confused. I kinda like him a little more. I kinda like her a little more. What the fuck do I do?" Like, nah, it should be clear as day. Whether or not that motherfucker wanna explore some shit with you because he feeling you outside of that, outside of your box. And then I just think that that makes shit so much easier versus a motherfucker ghosting you after the fact. But if you just saying, like Luther Vandross, "If only for one night," then nigga, Imma go about my fucking day. Thank you. Bye.
I feel
Like,
I feel that.
it's that simple, but give a motherfucker the opportunity to choose. That would be how I create hookup culture.
I agree with that because it all involves being upfront and letting it be known what it is instead of we just hook up and now I'm thinking one thing, you feeling the other, and we confused. And then when I start feeling a different way, here you go feeling a different way. It changes. I think it helps change the dynamic of essentially the outcome of it for real.
Mhm.
By being upfront makes it easier. So I agree with you on that. I don't know no other way other than like internally, like within like in that already. I think a lot of people, and I get it, sometimes you may leave it for like your partner, but if you are not in a relationship and you are hooking up with people, I think bringing back that real intimacy, because I feel like nowadays it's like we link up, we fuck, but where is that like, I remember somebody telling me, "Oh, I wanna make you have an orgasm." But what are you doing to get that orgasm out of me? Because just coming in and slamming cheeks ain't gonna do it. Like, you gotta do a little bit more, and it's not about eating coochie, it's not about none of that, but, like, intimacy and to gain a real true orgasm is before all of that. It's what are you doing? What are you really
Abs
doing?
And then
All
one
that
more thing,
ass in the air.
add make a policy of ain't no, oh, I just want to feel it. Bitch, no. Ain't no, I just want to feel it. Motherfucker, wrap it up. That would be part of my hookup culture. Wrap it up. Until you know that you want to like go somewhere with it, leave it to that individual to decide when she says no glove, no love.
Mm-hmm. In fact, so that should be not just even female, it should be the males too. It should be both parties. You know, I think society now has been too comfortable with no protection. And you go from partner to partner and you're no protection. So funny, right? I don't know if you've seen the video. I think I sent y'all a video on TikTok. It was of Lex P. Andrea's Poor Minds podcast, whatever. And it was a moment where the girl was like, one of the guests was like, STD. I mean, not STD, but HIV is no longer considered an STD. And I kind of got a bit confused by that because HIV is still a disease. I don't care about what medications you take to make you undetected. You still have a disease at the end of the day. STD is sexually transmitted disease. And when I commented and I said, last time I checked, STD stood for sexually transmitted disease. And somebody commented and said, well, that's the wrong um way to say it. It's an STI. And I stood there and I was like,
So are they insinuating that it's now curable? Well, and to even tap on the topic of medicine, they withhold the cures for a lot of shit in Western medicine. So all these diseases that we be so scared of over here in the US of A, they probably got a cure for this shit somewhere else.
yeah,
And
because they
we
made
just
the
don't
shit.
know about it. And they sell it to the highest bidder. So you wonder
Yeah.
why all these celebs, they spending millions of fucking dollars and going overseas for treatment for all
Mhm.
types of stuff because it's accessible over there. They turn it into big pharma over here.
Over
We
here.
want top
Mhm.
dollar. We one
Mhm.
company, but we controlling all this insurance and X, Y, and Z. Where some of these insurance companies is through CVS and all this other stuff. Like it's literally almost like a monopoly damn near. So it's
Mhm.
like you want me to pay insurance, aka you, on top of what you want me to pay for my prescriptions and X, Y.
Mhm.
They monopolize and shit out here for stuff like that. So it could be 20 years from now, they're like, oh, we discovered the cure for HIV, bitch. It's been around.
It's been around since you created the fucking disease. It'll be so real. You're creating
That
the
shit been
disease. You
around.
create,
It's
you
celebrities
know.
out here that got HIV that's walking around living life because they got that damn cure. I
Do
don't
you
want to
hear
hear that
me?
shit.
And a lot of times it be requiring just the resources.
Yeah, that's all it be, and that's all it is. But to kind of go back to, I think they were saying, I think they kind of were getting at the point of it being, um, you could take the medicine for it, but it's not curable in that sense because you're taking that medicine. All it is you're non-detected for the sake of having sex with somebody else to give you quote unquote permission to have sex with somebody unprotected. But my thing was the person that was in the comments that tried to argue that STD and STI thing, it's the same regardless of it, whether you say STD and STI, it's the difference of it is an STI is the infection. It's like the first stage of it. It's the sometimes you don't have no symptoms of things. STD is where it starts to make changes into your body. It starts really chemically in your body. So that's why the disease come about. So when it was like they was saying that, I'm like, to me, when I hear STIs, I hear going to the doctors, getting that medication and you good. You take it for a couple weeks. You come back, you test negative for it. You're still going to be testing positive for fucking HIV. But regardless of that, it does not give no excuse to really be out here fucking raw. Because one thing about it is somebody told me that everybody is talking to somebody. And when I put that into perspective, it makes me scared to be with somebody like that because I be like, I'm fucking you. You're fucking her. She's fucking him. He's fucking him. He might be fucking another him who's fucking her, who's fucking him, who's fucking him. It's a whole tree of it.
It's a whole
And it
cycle.
just rolls and rolls. And so it's like, and it's true because I'm not in no committed relationship. You're not in no committed relationship. I'm free to fuck who I want to fuck. And let's say I'm fucking two different niggas. I'm fucking him A and B while A and B is both fucking C and D. It ain't this nigga over here fucking FGH while those three is fucking the whole motherfucking alphabet. It scares me and to think that nowadays in society nobody, not gonna say nobody, but most people don't use protection. It's a
Talking about
scary
it don't
world.
feel the same. Get the fuck out of here.
Right. Because as a woman, I can't speak for a nigga. I don't got a dick. But as a woman, I promise you it don't feel no different unless you got a trash ass condom. If you were being a cheap motherfucker and were putting a little extra couple dollars on some skin to skin type rubbers or some shit, that mean you a cheap motherfucker in the first place. You don't even take the time enough to care to have a great experience.
Too busy trying to fuck. Too busy trying to,
But you'll
and it's like
45 minutes to go clap cheeks, but you can't spend a couple dollars for a quality condom.
and it be like that.
I'm actually said like a quality condom.
I'm just saying. Help it make sense. Damn it.
Hey,
No,
I
May,
ain't gonna
you
lie,
still got alcohol?
the liquor
it's
is liquoring.
liquoring. That's why I'm over here.
I feel
I made
nice.
some pretzels
I
and I'm
feel
over here
warm and
eating this
tingly.
bread. I started tingling. My head starting to spin a little bit. I might have could have settled without the damn Don Julio, but you know what? It's a motherfucking party over here.
Yes, liquor.
Uh-huh.
Singing, we can't even see your face.
When I was a little girl, my mama used to tell me
Oh shit, we karaoke.
a story.
Oh, I ain't seen that movie in so long.
I wanna tell me. I don't wanna be facing no man.
Are you listening? Are you singing Cheetah Girls?
It was. It was.
I got to figure out what you were singing. I couldn't figure it out. Hey, that was
Ooh,
my
this shit
shit.
gonna
That
have
was
me.
my shit. All three of them movies was my shit.
This drink's so fucking.
You look like you about to bust a nut, even though you're not drinking a bust a nut.
Like, what's the that was last week?
Oh,
That's what you look like right now.
Cause think of like a fruit punch popsicle.
I get what you're saying.
That's what it's giving. Like that bitch is really them
I'm mad
ingredients.
Dane's really going in on this drink right now.
when I tell you it's so
She's
good. It's
she's
so
going in on
good.
that drink.
And they over here
It,
probably drink. What's crazy? And they drinking moonshine. I didn't realize how much alcohol was in a beatbox though.
but you know how much
Yeah.
I had in my glass, and for this shit to be damn near gone, this shit was good.
It was filled to the
Good.
top. The tip.
Good.
Not good.
It tastes
Good.
like it
That's
tastes
that
like
good.
it's that strawberry. It tastes like a Starbucks strawberry and cream with a little taste of Don Julio and some caramel.
Ooh, that sounds good as fuck.
Baby.
I'm
And you
into
can barely
that.
taste the Don Julio. don't taste like no alcohol for real.
That sounds
What are
dangerous.
you doing?
That's the
Oh.
point.
Girl, I heard movements. It sounded like the wall was getting beat up on.
I was doing that.
You look like your daddy.
I was coming here to give you a hug. Oh, hey guys.
Hi. Hi. Oh, you your mama's twin.
Twin. Look, my nails. And they cute.
Look at her. That's her. You see her little twin?
Like if
Literal
you think
twin.
they're cute and comment
Thank
and
you.
reply.
And they talk.
Thank you guys.
What's so funny is they talk the same.
And I'm like,
Yeah, they do.
I'm like,
They said we talk alike. You think so?
who?
Me and you.
Ah,
Because
They say
they
you my
hitting that
twin.
too. Hi guys.
this is me. Well, you guys are actually right.
She got them nails on it. Yeah,
You trying to copy me, Miss Lady?
I did.
That's right. This is mine. You're using it. You said
Such an
this
old
is mine.
song.
Guys, look. This is mine, but she uses it all the time.
My lips was dry.
So
So get your own.
Tell us. Stop taking your lips off.
Hey, that's right.
Ooh, this shit.
No, I can tell by the way you said what?
Well, why
I
you
thought you was looking at somebody in your phone. You said, "Oh, look at your sexy self." That's why I was like, "What the fuck are you looking at?" She said sassy. I thought she said sexy, and I thought she was looking at somebody on her phone. I got real curious.
Oh. But what the fuck is going on in that phone?
Give me that goddamn phone right now.
That part.
Oh, your nail came off. Why you didn't tell me? Go find it. So put it back on.
Go find
Yeah, that's
it.
enough.
Hey, you know when I was a kid, my mom, when we used to tell,
She said
when I
my
used
lip
to
gloss
tell
is
her I was
popping.
bored,
Guys, my lip popping.
Your lips is popping.
when I
too,
was
though.
bored as a kid,
I'm
my
talking
mom
to
used
you
to tell me to
guys.
go outside and find a
Not the
purple stick,
viewers.
and I used to
Not
try
the
to really
Wait,
go outside
Nick,
and look for a purple
And my
I
stick.
can't
lips
hear you,
popping.
Vic.
See? Be quiet, girl.
Okay, bye.
I
Bye.
said when I was a kid, my mom, when I used to say I was bored, she used to tell me to go outside and look for the purple stick. And I used to really go outside looking for a purple stick.
I wish I would go on an adventure like that. And knowing in my Capricorn mind, ain't no goddamn purple stick out here.
Hey, I
What fairy tale
was
land
so
am I
gullible.
traveling to?
I was gullible as a kid. Purple stick. Oh yeah, I'm about to go look for that motherfucker. I was outside for hours looking for a purple stick.
Over here, like, where is it?
I was really
Let
looking.
me go this way.
I was really looking.
Baby, I would have
I
been
tried to play
gone.
that-
I would be like, yeah.
I tried to play that trick on my daughter once, and she was out there for a good hour, and then came back inside. It was like, "Mom, there's no purple stick outside."
An hour though? It took her 60 minutes? Damn.
That's the point. Shit.
Oh,
She let me. Hey,
Not
them
y'all wore them out on purpose.
Them 60 minutes was 60 minutes apiece for me. So
Sacred 60 minutes.
And listen,
embraced
sometimes
them
you got
60
to,
minutes.
though. You really have to. You go make something up and go look for it, and don't come back till you find it.
As long as we were back when
Oh,
the
you can't
street
find it?
lights came on,
Okay, no worries.
we
I
were
missed
fine.
them days.
Fine.
As
Being
soon as the
outside till
street
the street
lights,
lights came on, I
so
missed
we
them
used
days.
to be in the creek playing with the frogs and the geckos. Like we used to be outside, like especially when we was in like Santa Rosa, Roanoke Park area and shit, like at my great grandparents' house. Oh yeah, we used to be there. There's a creek
You said
behind their house,
frogs? I'm cool.
but we were kids. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no fear as no kid. Like I have held tarantulas, all types of stuff as a kid.
No.
Rabbits,
Hey,
hamsters.
you have to wait till
Like-
Rabbit, hamsters, cool. I actually have a picture of me. I think I had to be like 8 years old with a big ass yellow and white snake around my neck. But I was like this. I was like this as a little kid. with a big ass snake around my neck.
Now I'll still pet snakes. Like when I was in Vegas last time, I had a snake around my neck. It was an albino. Super
Baby, I
cute.
tried to
But
hold a snake.
if it was feeling my
Like,
energy,
well, that was just
it made me wonder if I belonged to the House of Slytherin in Harry Potter. It really made me wonder.
But yeah, yeah, I'm cool with like certain animals, rabbits, you know, cats, dogs, snakes. I'm not cool with snakes. That was a big ass snake I had around my neck when I was a kid. I ain't never had a snake around my neck ever again in my life.
To be fair, they are the most chillest animal you could probably encounter.
Yeah, no, because that motherfucker,
At
snakes will
least
do shit like wrap
I'll be
around you so
specific.
they can get to see how big you are so they can swallow your asshole.
But
I'm
to be
cool.
fair, it ain't like you would be around the snake that long. So if you just having a petting encounter, I would say just stick with the pythons because they are the calmest that I've dealt with. I ain't really dealt with no other snakes besides little ones. So like for me, funny enough, I'm more comfortable with a bigger snake around me than I am the little ones.
I'm
It's
not
almost
cool with
like
nothing that
the
can
little. I feel like the little snakes are the chihuahuas of snakes.
chihuahuas of snakes.
They some
What?
little assholes.
Anything that got more eyes and legs than me, I'm not fucking with. And if it ain't got no legs at all, I'm not fucking with it. I'm cool.
Yeah, how long no snake?
No,
They're not bad.
snakes,
You know what?
mosquitoes,
When we go
all
to
that shit.
Vegas, we gonna do us a little weekend getaway in Vegas. I don't know when. It's just gonna be random as hell. We're
Not
gonna
with no
find somebody.
snakes.
We're gonna find somebody on the street that lets you hold the snake.
Boo, I'm
At least
motherfucking
pet,
shit.
at least pet the little
When?
nigga. We in Vegas. When we go to Vegas, we don't go to Vegas and pet us a snake. I'm dead
Well,
ass.
you're gonna have to get me drunk as fuck
That's fine.
before I pet a snake. My brother has pet snakes. I think he got 2 or 3 of them motherfuckers. And I kid you not, it took me 45 fucking minutes talking about some, put it on my, no, never mind. Put it on, no, never mind. No. Bitch, I touched that motherfucker. I said, ew.
But how do you
Ew.
feel about snakes? I feel about horses. Like I was about to go horseback riding and then I chickened out like 2, 3 times. I was like, I'm gonna go do it. And I was like,
Why?
no, never, I'm not gonna do it. I don't think I trusted those horses because I've encountered many horses and I've been fine. I think I just I didn't feel it with those horses. I was like,
Mhm.
nah, they a little off.
Okay, because I'm like, I love, you know how I am about my horses. I love horses. I love horseback riding. It is so fun to me, so peaceful. But
Yeah.
I'm a
Like
react.
in
You know
another
how
life.
horses react to like loud noise. That's how I am about a snake.
Ooh, horseback riding. I've never been, but that sounds fun. I
I
could just
haven't either.
imagine me on the back of a horse, like
But I want the whole outfit.
No, my
I
18th
want
birthday.
I don't want no back pockets. I want the booty
No.
sitting in the pants
Mhm.
with the boots. I want the
Uh-huh.
whole fit.
My 18th birthday, I went horseback riding in Half Moon Bay. And I had caught a sale, so it was $55 to go horseback riding for I think it was an hour and a half trail ride.
That's
I had the
cheap.
horse boots. I had the black they were kind of like leggings, but they, you know how the leggings is. And then I had a black tee that was tucked in it, and then I had a black and white cardigan, and my hair was all curly and stuff. It was so cute. It looked like I was a fucking horse rider or whatever the fuck you call them people. But it was just so fun in the outfit. I said every time. That's why I started buying horse riding like riding boots instead of just regular boots. I got me a pair of horse boots. Them motherfuckers is
They cute too
yes.
though. I just need to find some that for a thicker calf girly. That's where I always find the issue with those good quality boots is finding one where it could fit your calf.
I think the last pair that I bought honestly, because I had them for so long. I think I was with you actually when I was working at Macy's out there, and I was using
Mhm.
my store discount thing. I was with you when I bought those boots.
I think I vividly remember something like that.
Hmm.
But we was always
A
shopping.
pair of cowboy boots and a cowgirl hat.
I love my boots. Honestly, get square toe boots.
I think me with my dreads and a cowboy hat would look really cute.
And guys, you
When my
have a
hair is
little
done.
ASMR
When my
when
hair is done.
join
I'm
the
a hot mess right
experience.
now.
You
What?
gotta get you one.
What?
What you say?
That was whoa, wait. Wait a minute. Hold on.
How
What?
did you do that?
That was such a drive-by.
She's over here trying to give you guys an ASMR experience with her nails. So she drove and was like, and you guys, I'm giving you guys an ASMR. It slid right on
Okay.
out.
Okay, I was wondering because she popped
I
up
didn't
out of
know what
nowhere
she
and said,
said.
"Okay, guys," and then just disappeared. Like what? What? Okay, guys. What? Just she said, "Okay, guys."
But do y'all see
It's
the
already-
difference of how on when we last recorded, I didn't say anything about recording? Was I bothered?
No.
When I say I'm going to go record,
Hey, Mom.
it's like, yeah, let me go. She's doing this now. Let me get in there.
You ain't got no lock on your door. That's the lie.
Is on.
If I did and I locked this door, she would have a panic attack. She cannot. She if my door was locked, 'cause it was just me and her here, so she'll really get scared. But I can't be nowhere by
Girl, ain't nothing
myself.
to be scared of. Mommy is in the room talking to her friends. Go
Minding
away.
her business. Hello.
Look, Vic
Because why
Vic
is
be
she?
the one.
Why is she
Vic be the
laid
one to
right
help
here?
guide you because Vic quick to be like, get on. Yeah, Vic
So
Hey,
gonna
I
rub off on
on.
you.
no. Like I get. Okay, so I get that kids are like clingy. I get that, especially if you're a single parent. I get it. You don't have nobody else for them. They don't have nobody, another adult to kind of bounce off of. You know what I mean? It's literally just you. I get that. But you're human too. You know what I mean? Like I'm my own person. You know what I mean? Just like you like your personal space. Mommy needs her personal space too. Mommy's not going nowhere. Mommy's in the house. She's just in her room. You got the whole house to yourself. Go play with your toys. You know what I mean? Like go build
But
you a fort in the
it's
living room.
different.
Go have some
It's
fun.
different.
Like give me 5 minutes, please. Please.
And that's how you know it's different generations because I was the only child for 12 years. Single parent household. If I wasn't with my mama, I'm in my room with my imagination, my dolls, my baby dolls, all the things, watching Disney Channel, minding my business. I might turn on my
Yeah.
karaoke machine, depending how I'm feeling, if I want to
Yeah,
give a
see,
concert.
when I was a kid, if I woke up early, like Saturday mornings, I knew Saturday mornings was cleaning day. And before we had to clean, I made sure that I got myself some me time. So I got up way before everybody else. I got me a bowl of cereal,
Yep.
Captain Crunch to be exact. And I sat in front of that TV and watched Tom and Jerry for a good 2, maybe 3 hours by myself. Because I got up early. Because I knew, okay, it's Saturday. I know we're going to clean. And I know I'm not going to be able to do this until later. So let me go ahead and get this in now. I didn't bother my mama. I didn't bother my brother. I literally, and I was quiet. My mom used to get up and be like, how long you been up? A little bit. Like, I don't be bothering nobody. These kids, they be like, Mom,
Yeah.
I'm awake. I'm hungry. Like, girl, if you don't, what's up?
We were just
Some
more
people not old enough to
self.
do certain things, but when you at an age where you could go in there and make you a bowl of cereal or make you something to eat, girl, leave me alone.
I don't know. It's like we were in the self-sufficient era. That's why I was like, I feel like we were the last generation that was the mixture of old school and new school. We had both.
This new
And
school shit is, I can't,
you
bro.
need a balance. You need a balance because they gonna walk out into this world. I understand
Clueless.
loving on your kids and maybe having more so of a loving, welcoming environment where we may have had a strict, but
Mhm.
at the same time, we got to use a little bit of the old school in terms of learn to be self-sufficient and
No
not
way.
panic because I'm in a different room. Now,
No.
But
unless
question,
an emergency happens, call me. Knock on the, hey, mama,
but
I'm
question,
here.
were our parents really strict, or were, I mean, because when I think about it, the
Yes,
rules that my mama
mine
had,
was.
they weren't bad. They weren't
Nigga,
that bad. They weren't.
nigga,
My
my
mama's
my
rules.
mother was strict.
Okay, well, what's your interpretation of strict?
There are certain things I'm not able to do, but I see now they're able to do, and I was a much older age. I only asked to spend the night at the same people's house because I'm always around the same people. She would only let me spend the night at one friend's house. So I would miss all the festivities, the parties, X, Y, and Z. Sometimes I would get punishment for something that was honestly just a misunderstanding. Some shit warranted, but other shit, I don't like getting my ass whooped for when I know I didn't do something in the situation, but because I gotta shut up, I can't defend myself. Hence why when I had parent teacher conferences, that's when I would lose my shit because the one thing I can't stand is a teacher lying up. Now I gotta get an ass whooping. Here's my thing. No.
Yeah,
If I
no.
deserve an ass whooping, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I did that. Now if you lying, nah. And my mom
I
would be
had a
like,
teacher try
Alexis.
that shit on me once. I had a teacher try that shit one time. So it was my science teacher, okay? And I remember it was my freshman year of high school, okay? And this bitch, she decided we had did finals. We took everybody in the class to did their finals, right? And I studied my ass off, okay? But I was riding like a low D, high C all semester, okay?
Was this high school?
High school.
What class?
It was my science teacher,
Oh,
Miss Andreas.
I remember. Okay.
Yeah, that bitch. Anyways, so we did our finals,
That
right?
bitch.
And then this bitch, she fucking
Excuse me.
had the box of finals and was walking to the car, and half the fucking finals blew away. She don't know whose blew away. She don't know whose didn't. She just know half the stack blew away. So what she did was, instead of going through what she had to figure out who she had, who she didn't, and giving the people that she lost the opportunity to retake it, she figured, oh, I know who passed and who didn't, so I'm gonna just give everybody the grades I feel that they deserve. And she gave me a fucking F on my final. Right?
I would have got her
Come to
fired.
find out, I wasn't the only kid. Come to find out, I wasn't the only kid who had that issue, because me and another kid who we studied together, we knew we didn't get fucking fail that test. And so my mom went up to the school, and it was a bunch of other parents. Come to find out, she ended up losing a bunch of fucking like, she gave one student who was a class clown, she gave him an A on his final, and he was a class clown. Bro, that motherfucker don't pay attention in class.
I wish you remembered who it was.
I don't, but he was a class clown for sure. And she passed him, and I'm like, bro, you got me
I feel like
fucked up.
I feel like I remember all the class clowns.
You got me fucked up. So my mom tried to get, like, I was trying to. She tried to tell me I was in trouble, and I was like, nah, I'm retaking that final. I guarantee you I'm gonna pass. I passed that bitch with a B minus. Don't play with me.
Don't play
But
with my
I don't
grade.
like how your
Don't
first
play with my
reaction.
grade.
But how was your first reaction? Oh, I'ma just because as a student, and I've always been this way, I'm always gonna say, I got this grade. Can you show me where I messed up? And if you can't find my paper, bitch, you got me all the way fucked up. You ain't gotta call my mama. I'm finna in high school. Oh, don't play with me. Don't
See,
play with me.
I started to get like that with my teachers in my junior year, because my freshman and sophomore year, I ain't gonna lie, my freshman year, I was going to school in Vallejo, almost got kicked out, whatever. Then came to Vanton, and like, I kind of like, I don't want to say fucked off my my sophomore year, but kind of was real lazy about it or whatever. But junior, senior year, because my mom was on my ass about my grades and, oh, you can't do no sports and you can't do this or whatever. No, my teacher was like, oh, you got to miss an assignment. No, I don't. I did that. And so,
Don't play with me when it comes to shit like that.
no. Because what
I
you're
didn't
not
play.
gonna do is you're not gonna tell my mom I got a bad grade when I know that I'm doing my work, and then have me in trouble with my mama. Oh no, have me stuck in the house this weekend? Absolutely not.
Do you remember Miss Moses, the history teacher? So I had Miss Moses in middle school and high school. The only difference was couldn't stand her in middle school, but she loved me in high school. So in 8th grade, we were in the middle of taking a test or something, and I had a question. It wasn't like give me the answer type question. It was like just for clarity, right? So she was like, "You got to wait a minute." I was like, "All right." So she's walking around, and I was like, when I had leaned forward to just kind of relax and wait for her, my test flew down to the ground. So I went to go pick it up, sat down, nothing with it. Do you know she set a parent teacher conference and told my mom I threw the test paper on the ground because she didn't help me right then and there? I said, really? And the parent teacher conference, I swear I remember this day. My mom was like, Alexis Elizabeth, because she always put my fucking middle name in it. I was like, really? Like I leaned up from the desk like I was hot. I'm like, yo, you finna get whooped. And I didn't even do it like that. That's not even how it went down. I didn't get whooped though. Cause what you thought? Don't lie on me.
Hell nah. My history teacher.
I would have said I threw it.
Hell nah. My history teacher fucking tried to okay, my history teacher, she fucking was one of them old ladies who just talk so slow. Like one of them ladies that'll push you to sleep type shit. And mind you, I don't like history. I ain't gonna lie. I've always been like that. Don't like history. I never did, never have. So my mom, knowing that, she just assumed that I just didn't give a fuck, that I didn't put in my effort, that I didn't put my best foot forward. And I did, even though I didn't like history, I did. But it's better for me if you have projects and group activities and shit. Lectures, I'm going to sleep. I'm sorry.
You liked group activities? Fuck
I like group activities, and I like group activities. I like projects. I like it. It gave me a sense of wanting to learn because of the colors and them
niggas always made me the leader.
For me, it was better. I learned better in group activities and with projects versus sitting there taking fucking notes off a goddamn video that's moving way too fucking fast, or from a teacher who talks fucking slow and reading off one of them old ass projectors and she's writing hella fast and then erases the shit. Like, bro, I can't learn like that.
I never had a group project where it was equal effort and we all came to the table with something. It was always, okay, Alexis, you in charge, what we need to do, and that's all we doing. We ain't put no input, nothing else. Oh, you want me to do that? It's like they wanted me to do it for them, and then they just execute. I'm like, bitch, no. Because who you think I'm finna present?
Yeah, no.
And at that point, I would have been creating my own project and would have been like, I'm going up by myself. This is me and me only.
I did that, and my people was mad. I did that. My people was mad. They was like, "Why you didn't tell us?" Y'all didn't want to help. Y'all didn't want to put in your input. Y'all didn't have no. I'm not. Y'all not about to get all my
credit.
The
bullshit. I didn't got on phone calls with y'all outside of school. You interrupting my fucking cartoons and shit and watching Buffy, bitch.
Not you interrupting the cartoon session.
I was watching Totally Spies at 4 p.m. Stop fucking with me. I'm watching my stories.
You sound like an old lady.
That's what they were. So I was watching Totally Spies, Buffy, Charm, Angel. I was on FX Heavy, or I was on.
She an old lady for sure. She said FX.
That's where Buffy was on. Buffy was on there.
Buffy.
Charmed
Oh my
and Angel.
God.
They were all on
You
FX.
bringing back my childhood for sure. Buffy.
Channel 36. Channel
That's
36.
not you knowing the channel.
And TNT was channel 37. Get into it.
Hey,
Yeah.
speaking of shows, like, man, like Disney Channel.
Channel
is
55.
55. Hey, what about Nickelodeon?
Channel 53.
53. And Cartoon Network was
What about
54.
55? Okay.
Hey, what was 52?
What?
What was 52? ABC Family.
ABC what? No, I thought ABC was Channel 7.
No, ABC Family.
Oh, Family.
Oh,
Yeah.
ABC Family. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, ABC was Channel 7.
And
I
that's
know
where
that.
they used to put that that's where they used to put that funky ass show, Seventh Heaven.
Not you knowing the
that
damn
show.
thing.
That's the only thing I knew. Seventh
love that
Heaven.
show.
Hey,
I'm
what was your top 3 favorite Disney channels? I mean Disney Channel shows.
Shows.
Er?
That's So Raven was one of them.
That's
Wait,
so
what
Raven.
time in the 90s or the 2000s? There's a different answer.
A combination of both. Top 3 just in general.
You know what? My top 2, I could say off the back of my hand. Why the fuck is my cup up? Okay. That's So
Are we
Raven,
counting
Kim
the
Possible.
morning? Damn, that's because there's morning shows, then you got your evening shows. You know what
Oh
I'm
my God,
saying?
you digging way too deep into it now.
She's-
Just give me your top 3 shit.
Yes, like
The
if we
first 3 that
talking
could come to your
morning,
mind.
if we talk, okay, as a kid, I'm thinking going back, Bear in the Big Blue House was for show.
Bear in
In
the Big
rotation.
Blue House was my shit.
Wasn't Out of the Box.
Out of the
Yep.
box.
Yep.
I'm just doing morning
And there was
shows.
one
And
that
Roly
was
Polio, Roly Polio,
Roly
right?
Poly. Oh,
Roly
that's
Morning.
my
Bro, that's morning.
Same
Now,
thing.
evening
Already.
time,
Every time
that's
I
So
was
Raven, because I was there when the first episode came out.
Old
Kim
ass.
Possible. I was heavy on Kim Possible. And damn. Even Stevens,
Sorry.
but number 4 would be Lizzie McGuire.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I had that backwards.
Yeah.
I had Lizzie McGuire, did Even Stevens, but those are my 4. That's So Raven, Kim Possible, Even Stevens, and Lizzie McGuire. I also liked
It was the
Sweet Life of
Future.
Cody.
Bill of the Future was good too.
Huh?
Bill of the Future was good
Still the
too.
Future was a good one. It was a
Sweet
good
Life was my shit.
one.
Sweet
with
Life,
Zack and
yep.
Cody was a good one.
Yeah.
I was on damn. There was another
All right, what
one.
about your movies? What about movies?
Don't Look Under the Bed. Halloween Town. It don't matter which one. It's Halloween
Yeah,
Town.
I loved all the Halloween
All of
towns. I
them.
ain't gonna lie.
Proud Family movie.
It can't. That has to
My
be.
name
That
is
has to be on that
Sylvia.
list. That has to be.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Hey, Zoe was
You're-
getting with that shit. She was in there.
Shit. What?
getting-
I
No,
never
but
forget
Dr.
that.
No, but Dr. Carver, he had a good one too. He had a good ass song in there. Remember, my name is calling out. Just
Yeah,
call me
yeah.
Precious. Damn, that was the
That's some
movie.
good
I
shit.
remember
Hey,
when that shit came out.
Have y'all seen the second
Oh,
Space Jam?
Twitches. Huh?
Ooh, Twitches was good. Have
I
y'all
love
seen
both.
the other Space Jam?
Space
The new
Jam, the
Space
second
Jam?
one.
Yeah,
I'm not watching it.
the one with LeBron
No.
James.
I refuse.
I refuse to watch it. Absolutely refuse.
It's the same way
Some
like I
movies
couldn't
don't
get
need to be
past
remade.
I couldn't get past 5 minutes of Undercover Brother 2 because I was pissed off. I said, if Eddie Griffin is not Undercover Brother, why the fuck do you got Michael J. White in here?
I just got real angry. Pause. I just thought about a conversation I had with a little girl who said Frozen was better than Lion King. I almost lost my shit. I was like, excuse me? Excuse
Don't
me?
nothing pop.
What? What? Hey, do you know? Wait, do you know what the lyrics are of the
Oh
so the
my
beginning?
God. It's a lion.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, it's a lion. Oh my God.
Yo, when I see that video and I actually Googled it to see if that was true, I died, bro.
It's a circle line. Teriyaki chicken lemonade.
What the
Didn't you gonna act like you ain't just say that shit, girl? What?
what?
Teriyaki chicken
Teriyaki
lemonade.
chicken lemonade? Wow. Wow. Okay.
You making me hungry. I'm hungry now.
Hey, I'm about to go make me some teriyaki chicken and some lemonade. Like, what the fuck?
I'm hungry. That shit sound
Teriyaki chicken
good.
lemonade.
I'm actually just threw it in there and it just
That
flowed
part.
all night.
That part. Like, what remix don't we know?
But my thing is, how dare they say Frozen and Frozen's soundtrack doesn't even stop. I'm gonna just say Lion King 1 is not even my favorite Lion King soundtrack. It's number 2. But Lion King 1, you still can't shit on that. The
I don't
only
think
other
any movie
soundtrack
tops
that
Lion
could
King.
possibly shit on the Lion King 1 is Aladdin.
Mm. Hey, how did you feel about the live version of Aladdin?
It was cute. For a Disney movie, it was cute.
I ain't gonna lie, when I seen the previews for it, I was like, fuck, I ain't watching that shit. What the
Will Smith was the perfect
Will
genie,
Smith
though.
as a blue as the genie?
He
Like,
was
nah.
but he's perfect for a genie. You
I ain't
have
gonna
to
lie.
be
After
comedic.
I actually watched it, it wasn't that bad. Now, I was lightweight disappointed when they did the Lion King.
Why?
The live version of Lion King, I was very disappointed because all they
I didn't
did
like it either.
was they copied and pasted every scene from the cartoon into a real version.
I'll put it this way. It was a little choppy. The script was a little choppy
I
on the
didn't too
live.
much care for
Now, I will say this though. Mufasa is different. That does not compare to the live action Lion King. The live action Mufasa though,
I have to watch that. I didn't watch that.
please watch that. That is totally different than the Lion King. Totally different.
Okay, question.
You figure out the origins of Scar and Mufasa.
Okay,
How they
question.
met.
Which is better? Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin.
For what?
Lion King, then Beauty and the Beast. I mean, Lion King, then Aladdin, then Beauty and the Beast.
Are
In
we
that order.
ranking them or are we just giving one answer which one's better?
Ranking.
You said Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, and Aladdin? Lion King, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast. But the Christmas
Y'all are
Beauty and the Beast.
tripping.
No, listen. The Christmas Beauty and the Beast I like better than the regular Beauty and the Beast. So I might have chose the Christmas one over that. And I probably would have put it at number 2.
The Christmas
say
Beauty and the Beast.
Aladdin, and then Beauty
There's
and
a
the Beast.
Christmas Beauty and the Beast. Remember when the piano or the organ was deceitful as fucking, had some shit going on around the house and stuff like that? Yeah, never mind.
I didn't know that there was a Christmas version. I don't know.
That one was better to me. I would have
Yes,
put Hunchback. I would have put honestly, I would have put Hunchback of Notre Dame in there. That would have been. I don't know if you're saying Lion King 1 and Hunchback, I'm putting Hunchback first. Sorry.
Personally, I don't think there's any movie that can top Lion King for me.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Lion King 2 is its own
You
caliber.
recorded.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think
I'm
there's
not,
any
like,
movie that can top Lion King for me.
no, not at all. It's just
Now,
the acting was top tier. The soundtrack was top tier. Like, I love me a good musical if it makes sense.
Now
Like, I
this
can
is
watch Hairspray
like this is totally like still on
or
movies. But
Grease.
did y'all watch Wicked?
Of course, it was really good. I
I
like
watched this.
the second one better.
Okay, so I watched the second one, but I never watched the first.
Interesting. Still
And the
watch the first though.
reason why is because when Wicked first came out, I was like, it was overhyped for me. So I was like, yeah, this is you overhyping it. I'm not gonna do it.
I just watched it last year.
For the second one, me and my baby went to the movies, and that's what she chose was the second Wicked, and I actually stayed awake for it, and it was actually pretty good. So I was like, okay, now I got to go back and watch the first one.
It's on Peacock.
The second one is on Netflix right now.
Oh, you might be able to find the first one.
No,
Oh, it's not on there.
no.
I watched
yeah,
a scene, and that's because Inaya was singing it. I don't know.
Popular.
Maybe because I just never sat and fully got into it, but
You don't like a musical?
I
like
personally don't
musicals.
usually like musicals, but you know, hey.
I love a good one, not a cheesy one. Like Grease, High School Musical. Don't talk shit about High School Musical. You understand
High
me?
School
One and
Musical
two.
was different. High School Musical was different.
1 and 2. Number 3, y'all can debate about that. But 1 and 2, cannot talk shit about High School Musical.
You know what one of my favorite musicals is the Cinderella movie with Whitney and Brandy.
Yes.
I will watch that shit every day. I know that movie from beginning to end. That is my shit. I remember I was in North Carolina. I was going to school in North Carolina, and that movie came on TV. And when I tell you the entire dorm was playing that movie. And when they were singing, it was all in the hallway singing at the top of our lungs. It was dope. That is my movie.
That was my favorite movie. I will watch it on repeat. If you don't think I'm not using that song at the end, that Whitney Houston song, There's Music in You, if you don't think I'm using that for an engagement, photos or something, you must be crazy. You got to know I'm finna be whimsical as fuck. I'm doing it. I'm finna be mad whimsical. Oh well.
Oh, change the topic. Nay, I got my dress.
You copy?
You did?
Yeah, my dress got delivered.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see all of us all together in our dresses.
I'm gonna cry. That's why I don't want too much makeup on the day of. I'm trying to be a minimalist. Don't do that. Don't do that to her.
Hey, she probably deserved that.
She is over here elbowing the fuck out of me.
Alexis,
You see how close we are? What was you just doing to me? What was you doing to me? What was you doing to me? Show them what you was doing to me. You was doing this, wasn't you? You was like this, wasn't you? Huh? The whole time, wasn't you? Yeah, exactly. Because I told her to shush because when I'm unmuted, it disturbs the audio. You the one that want to be this close to me.
And you was the one that never said it wasn't okay.
I told you to get out. But then I'm also not going to tell you to move because I like you being next to me. But girl, be quiet.
You have your first boy or girl and they all up in your space and you going to be doing that too.
I got my training wheels with my siblings because I was 12 and 15 years older than them.
It's going to hit different when it's yours. It's going to hit different. It's going to hit different because it's yours. You can give it to somebody else. You can give them to somebody else. But when you like how right now it's just me and her. Wait, my brother get here. Go in there with your uncle. Go bother your uncle. Go bother your grandma. But when it's just us two, we be like this. My mama be like, this mother and daughter duo that just goes at it, and you're a fucking child. Because when she gets mad and she gets to screaming, crying, I be right along with her. Shut the fuck up. What do you think?
I ain't
And I
gonna
tell
lie,
her,
Zariah.
you got a
I ain't
petty
gonna lie,
mama.
Zariah does that shit sometimes. She'll be like, "Wah!" And I just be looking at her like, "Wah!"
And Vic is dramatic, so I know she does the most when she mocks her.
You have to. It's not right. There's
Like,
no
girl,
way.
you
It's no
all
other
right.
way. Like, shut
Oh my
up.
God. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if I ever have another baby and they decide they want to have a whole meltdown in the store and do that whole, I'm gonna fall out just like them. I bet you they gonna get their act together. I bet. Oh, you don't like it when I do it? Me neither.
Listen, did you guys see the video? I think I sent you guys a video of, I think this video was also on TikTok. It was a mother and a son. She was with her son, and I think it was Walmart. And her son was in Walmart cutting up, and she popped him in the mouth. Mommy ended up getting arrested because a worker and some of the people in the store called the police on her and made it seem like it was much more than that. But when she explained it to the cops, like, he was behaving this way. I told him he needed she's 10 years old. He needs to stop crying. He needs to this. He was like, "Oh, I want the basket. I want the basket back." And she was like, "No, I'm done. I'm over it. You're not pushing this basket. We finna get what we get, and we getting about the store." The cops ended up arresting her because it was like 4 or 5 people that was like, "No, she popped him in it. She hit him in his eye. She what?" She's what? So get off the game. Anybody being sus, get off of it.
Sip some more of your pussy fairy.
Not much. What's the sip?
Do you have
I
more?
got that.
I
had
put
a
the
similar.
whole thing in here.
Damn.
I'm sipping caramel.
I had a similar story happen like that to me though. My ex, the story she was telling about how the parent got arrested because she disciplined her son in the store or whatever. Something similar happened to me. Me and my ex, remember Joyce? Me and my ex and her son, we were at the doctor's office, and she was standing at the window trying to check him in for his appointment. And he was like running around doing all this other craziness, and he like sprinted and bum rushed and headbutted her in her fucking ass cheek to where her fucking knees buckled. She was like, damn near fell, right? So I popped him, and he popped me back. So I popped him back, and he fucking was just like, wah! Like I literally like beat his ass, right? So I picked him up and I walked outside. And as soon as I picked him up, you know, when kids are already crying, they start doing all this, let me go, let me go. So I took him outside. You're not about to be screaming like this in the goddamn doctor's office, right? So we're sitting outside and he's sitting there screaming and hollering. And I said, as soon as you stop screaming, we can go back inside. He's like, I want my mom. Okay, as soon as you stop screaming, we can go back inside. As soon as you calm down, we can go back inside. So he finally comes down. As he's coming down, his mom comes outside and he's all like, Mom, like all happy and whatever, right? We go back into the office, go through the doctor's appointment, and as we're leaving out of the room, is 2 officers, a white officer and an Asian officer. And they stop the 3 of us and they're like, hold on a second. We're telling everybody back here to not go in the lobby because there's a situation out in the lobby. We were like, oh shit, like what happened? The white officer was like, oh, well, we got a complaint about somebody in this party from somebody in the lobby. So somebody in the lobby is complaining about somebody in this party. We were like, what? So the Asian officer was trying to explain, oh, we got a call saying that somebody in this party was abusing a little boy. So we, came to investigate. Yes.
I'm on this top again.
Okay, you gotta give me a minute, okay? Go back inside. I'll snuggle you in a minute, okay? I love you. One more. So, Good night,
She
Zaya.
fold like
So,
look, she fold like a pretzel every
Listen, she
time.
saw.
so the Asian officers explained to us what the issue is or whatever, and then the white officer, I went to say something, and the white officer came back and was like, well, we're gonna check him and make sure he's okay, and if there's any signs of abuse, you're getting arrested. First of all, calm down, okay? And I was like, what do you mean by somebody said he was abused? And they were like, well, we got a complaint saying that that I karate chopped him in his throat. First of all, if I karate chopped him in his throat with my big ass hand, that little boy was not breathing. He was 3
I
at
know
the time.
you fucking lying.
He was
They
3 at the time.
lie so
So I'm like,
easily.
if I was to, and I looked at the Asian officer and I was like, really? Mind you, at the time that they were checking him and making sure he was, not abused, he's sitting in my lap, kissing all on my face, hugging all on me, talking about, I love you. Oh my God. Oh. And I'm like, first of all, if I had karate chopped him in his throat, he wouldn't be breathing. Secondly, he wouldn't be all over me, hugging on me, loving on me, kissing on my face and shit. And so the Asian officer was just like, well, we're here to do our job. He was cool. He was like, ain't nothing wrong with that little boy. Like, but the white dude, he wanted to arrest me so bad. I could just tell he wanted to arrest me. I'm like, bro.
He ain't had shit going on the whole fucking day. He wanted some action. Oh, we have an abusive parent in the building, and they're
I officially profiled a few times, bro. I was walking home one day from work. We were at Applebee's, right? Before they shut that shit down in Vacaville. I had to walk from Applebee's over to my brother's apartment. And halfway there, I got pulled over by an officer, and he's all like, where you coming from? Mind you, I have on my Applebee's hat, apron, and shirt that clearly says Applebee's on it. Okay? And I was like, I just left work. He was all like, where you headed? I'm headed home. He's all like, can you find a ride? Because we have some suspicious activity in this area and you fit the description. What?
And if I did, what the fuck me having a ride got to do with any motherfucking thing? If I'm walking, I'm walking. What the fuck?
So he was all like, well, do you mind finding a ride? I was like, all right. So I called my brother and I put it on speaker. I said, hey, bro, what you doing? He was all like, nothing. Drinking at the house. And I was like, never mind. That ain't an option. He was like, why? What you need? Nothing. I was gonna ask you for a ride, but you drinking. So we ain't doing that. He was like, no, I can come get you. No, you can't. No, you can't. You can't drink and drive. You stupid. Like, no. And I was trying to like, no, nigga. Like, I didn't want to tell him I'm in front of an officer right now, but motherfucker, like,
well,
no.
why'd you put it on speaker in the first damn place?
Because I wanted the officer to know what the fuck I was doing.
No, he don't need to know shit.
No,
be the problem.
Officers be
You
tripping.
give them
Officers
too
be
much
tripping. I'm
information.
cool. I'm gonna let you know what the fuck is being said. No.
I would have dragged that shit out. Sir, I don't have no ride. Well, you need to find a ride. Sure, let me call Jenny Craig, bitch. Who the fuck you want me to go to? I ain't got nobody.
No,
I'm
so after
lawful.
the phone call, when I hung up, I was like, nah, it's good. I'll figure it out. I was like, well, my brother's drinking, obviously, as you heard. So can I just walk? I'm literally walking to his house. And he goes, well, okay. This motherfucker followed me all the way to my brother's house. And literally, like, all the way to the point where he watched me walk up the stairs and walk into my brother's apartment.
I would have asked for his contact. I would have asked for his name, badge, and I would have filed a complaint for harassment.
Yeah.
Fuck you. That's
honestly,
harassment.
It was 1:00 in the morning. I was too tired. I had just got out of work, dealing with a bunch of shit at work. I was not trying to argue with no police. I just wanted to get the fuck on. Fuck all that extra shit.
Harassment. The fuck?
And sometimes it do be you picking your battles with these officers because you really never know. It nowadays, and it's scary how scary it is to deal with officers. I remember when I came back from Texas, I never really encountered police officers before, and I never really had an issue besides like a ticket maybe. But the ex I was dealing with when I came back from Texas, he had his little run-ins with the police, and he and I was going on a walk talking about our relationship. Next thing you know, a police officer who knew him personally. I didn't know nothing about what the encounter was, what was going on. All I know is a police officer pulled up on us and we walking. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is going on? I'm ready to bucket the other way. I'm ready to dip off. I'm confused. You got an ID on you, ma'am? Nope. What's your name? I don't know. What you coming to me for? You talking to him, you speak to him. I don't know what you got going on. I don't know your dealings. I don't know your history with this man. I wasn't in no jails. Don't speak to me. Play that shit. I don't like cops. I do my best to avoid cops because it seems like they're really on power trips. And then in my city in Antioch, I don't know if I should be saying that. Well, fuck it. In my city, it's a lot of corrupt police officers that I'm hearing reports about, and racial profiling. And so I very much try to stay away from. I don't want to. Don't pull me over. Don't. I, none of that. Outside my house, they were very nice. And I was very much I'm being nosy. My daughter out the window, he heard my daughter say, "What are the police doing over here?" "Oh, we looking at this stolen car parked right here on the side of my house." "I don't know. My cameras don't work. I don't know how long it's been there. I don't know nothing."
Yeah, see, my cameras work. I just tell people that I let people think that they work.
Especially when it comes to the police. My cameras don't work. Sorry. It happened. Listen, a couple years ago when I was staying in Brentwood, my mom was home alone. I was out doing somebody's hair, and the house literally next door, like on the opposite side of my bedroom window, had got shot at. And by the time my mom was like, "It was a shooting over here," my mom's silly self ran from the safest side of the house to near where the shooting was. She ran into the bathroom. I was like, "What would make you do that?" "Well, what make you do that?" She was like, "I don't know. I panicked."
I was about to
Okay.
say
She panicked and ran into the bathroom, and I was like, and thankfully
damn,
it
but
was a
how did
time
she
where
run? Was it like a tiptoe run or was it like a full on sprint?
in my
Because you know
mind
we
it
black
definitely
people
was
got
a
two runs.
tiptoe. In my mind, she tiptoed because that's the only way I could see my mama doing it. But thankfully Zenaya was with her dad. But when I got home, the officer was like, "Oh, do y'all cameras working up?" "No." Meanwhile, you walk past the motherfucker, the camera say, "You are now being recorded." It just say that to scare people off. It don't really
But it's
work.
it's still very much so a scary thing though,
Excuse me,
because
doctor.
when you put your video footage into evidence and they put that shit in the courtroom, they're going to see whose house that came from. You know what I mean? It gets a little scary. And to be naive to think a motherfucker can't make a phone call is asinine if you think they cannot.
See,
They
me,
know that talking code. And
I don't
some
play that
motherfuckers is
shit.
drunk about it.
And listen, whoever shot that house, the person living there, know the motherfucker that shot the house and all the shit that was going on at that house. I don't know nothing. You will not catch me speaking. I don't know nothing. And Alexis,
Hey,
I used to be on FaceTime with you when I was pregnant, and they used to be at my house. The girl was supposed to take me to the hospital when I went into labor. No.
It's too busy over there.
I watched. I didn't actually watch it, but I was close by for the shootout. The day of my grandmother's celebration of life.
Just a couple weeks.
So
It's recently?
just recently. Okay, so look, right
You
there
didn't
on
say
Depot.
nothing.
No, look, right there on Depot Street, right? In Vacaville, the Lucky's and the AutoZone, and then across the street there's like a liquor store and all Subway and all that stuff. Where me and my mom were at AutoZone picking up coolant and a radio cap for my car, and my mom was in the car. I was in the store, and I'm talking to the dude that's helping me, and all you hear is pop, 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 pop. Me and dude from the store ran outside, was like, oh shit, because we thought there was fireworks. No, them was little YNs fucking shooting at a vehicle, and you could tell because they had fucking guns and shit. The owner from the fucking smoke shop that they were shooting out of came out with a shotgun and was like, get the fuck back. Somebody in the vehicle was hit. My mom was like, get your shit and come on. The dude who was working was like, no, lady, you get out of the car and come inside. What are you doing? Your ass in the car.
Cause what?
Bruh.
These
Officers pulled up and was like, did it happen here? We was like, nah, it happened down there. That ain't us.
I think you muted, boo.
Alexis, something happened. You was just like, so,
Blame it on the
I know he's about to go in. Baby, it's feeling, it's felt.
I could go for another.
oh hell,
But no,
that's
I
an
could-
alcoholic right there.
that shit tastes like juice.
That's
You
that
understand me?
dangerous shit
Yeah,
right there.
she finna bust a nut tonight.
I told you I make speaker uppers.
I think
Yeah.
date night was on the wrong day.
Yeah,
But 2 years
it's
ago
okay.
we went out.
Another night finna happen tonight.
But 2 years ago we had went out to the club. It was North Austin. And this is when I was just dating. I wasn't like with nobody serious. It was fresh out of heartbreak. I wanted to just have a good time, not alone. And I brought the dude that I was dating at the time with me and this friend and her friend. So we was just all riding in the same shit, 415 and trying to have a good time. I drunk off things. When we're getting ready to, I wasn't really feeling it after a while. Like I could tell some niggas was real hostile with certain people, not me specifically, but you peep the scene. You see who on that time. Why did he get into an argument with my friend's friend who was driving the car? Do you know they jumped that nigga and whooped his ass? And they was getting ready to pull it out. That mouse the tool. I said, it's time to go. I called the Uber.
Oh yeah,
I said, nah.
I'm calling Uber quick.
Cause my friend, she was like, nah, it's time to go. And do you know the motherfucker that I was talking to got the nerve to be standing over there wanting to record the shit? And here's my thing. That let me know you're not a real nigga because your first concern should be the safety of the woman that you showed up with to this fucking thing. But instead, you so
Even
worried
if we're
about
dating or not.
you so worried about recording on Snapchat a nigga getting jumped and damn near about to get shot.
That would have
When
turned
we
me off so
trying-
quick
when
on
we
that
trying to
nigga.
tell you, let's go,
Wait.
and all this other shit. We was about to leave his ass.
Oh, what you mean about to? He would have got left. Ain't no about to. You getting left. I'm about to leave you, bruh. You want to record? That's cool. I'm out. I'm gone.
Facts. I would have been gone so quick, like, bruh. Like you not trying to protect the women for one, and then not only that, but if this nigga is with us, I'm not gonna let nothing happen to y'all, and we out together. I'm gonna try to have y'all back as much as I can. Now, nigga, if that's me trying to even pull you away, anything, swinging niggas off you, something. As far as what I was saying. To be with somebody, I'm gonna have your back. I don't care if I don't know you or not, but I'm not about to be riding with you, especially if we're all in the same car. I'm not about to leave it to where it's a situation where something happens. Now we're here, and what are you gonna do if they pulled out They pulled it out. They shot that man. His life has been taken from him, and we were with him. We can't, at that point, we can't just up and leave this dead body. And we all was in the same car. Now, you can if you scandalous as fuck. You trifling and you don't care about life, period. But I'm not finna sit here and let nothing happen to you or Vic, and I know we all are out together. We came together, we leaving together type of shit. But I could understand, like, if, nigga, how were we even on an outing together and you been a bitch, because you been a bitch, not a real nigga, by sitting up there recording?
I ain't gonna lie. If the three of us went out, and let's just say for whatever reason, like let's say Nay decides to get into a fight, I'm gonna try to snatch her away. If she want to continue to fight, she getting left. I'm sorry. You look here.
No. Fuck no, I'm not leaving her.
If I'm trying to pull you away and you keep trying to fight,
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you how we end this very quickly and efficiently. If they keep fighting and ain't one person got one up on the over the other, I'm knocking that bitch out so we can get the fuck on with our night. One hit, clean hit to the jaw. I'm not playing this. We got another 5-minute round. I'm gonna end it right here. If she's not in a position where I can knock her the fuck out in the jaw, I'm putting her to sleep. I ain't got all night for this fighting shit. Get it out your system. One round. We're gonna keep it the fuck moving. Stay pretty.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck you gonna lose your hair for a bitch you ain't gonna see tomorrow?
but if you try to pull her away and she's still like, no, let me.
I promise. Let me tell you this, and they can vouch for me.
Ahead.
If I pull Nay away, Nay would be away.
Okay, now we're
If
thinking.
Nave tries to fight getting pulled away, I'm putting Nay on my shoulder and we're getting the fuck on. I handle my friends
like a feather, Nay. Not you being
I handle shit like a security guard. I have been there to witness.
Legs dangling.
I have
Let me at her. Let me at her.
And when I tell you on my shoulder, I'm not playing. I have literally broken up a fight between two of my friends before. I've broken up a fight. It was tension, and it was in college. We was off to the side in one of the buildings. It was after school, and they wanted to duke it out. At this point, we was like, look, y'all arguing too much in the group chat. If y'all got to get that off, get that off. But once it gets too far and I pull you away, you let the fuck go. And that's exactly what the fuck they did. Pulled her, manhandled her, pulled her away. I said, did a little bear hug, let her go. Let her hair go. You on about your day, you go about your day. Y'all fought. She got her ass whooped. All right. On to the next. But when I say let go, let go.
Mm-hmm. Let
go.
go.
If I give you a warning, I'm a hothead, I'm going to start yelling. And it's going to sound real loud. When I say let go, let go. Because I'm going to manhandle you next.
Let go.
You're going to think you got grabbed by a security guard.
She said, let
go. Facts. People nowadays got to realize, though, like, for one, I don't want to be in nobody's jail cell. For two, I ain't trying to be on nobody's t-shirt. Motherfuckers nowadays don't fight fair. And you ain't really going no fist to fist. You finna go, motherfuckers got knives, box cutters, razors, all type of shit.
I miss the one-on-ones, though. I miss the respectful duke it out real quick. I miss that. Mm-hmm. But now motherfuckers be like, they do a one-on-one, and now that you pissed off that you got your ass whooped, instead of being respectful about it, you want to go get more people to shoot this whole house up.
But I can't watch my friend get their ass beat. It just don't sit well in my spirit.
Listen, this is a story time. This just happened last year. My sister-in-law had got into it with some people up at her kid's school. I get a phone call from my niece. My mom is up here going off. I'm scared she finna go to jail. I'm on my way, niece. I was getting ready to go to school. I'm on my way. I go meet up with my sister. She at the school cussing these people out. And to see that it was 3 people coming at my sister. And I'm like, well, what the fuck is the problem? Y'all want to try to jump my sister? I'm here too. And I'm here too. What the fuck? So it gets to a point where my sister and I end up fighting the girls. Now it's 3 girls. It's 1 stud. It's 2 females. My sister fighting 1 female. I'm like, all right, y'all ran up on each other. The other ones ain't did shit. I'm making sure ain't nobody jumping her. The stud snuck me. Me and her over here fighting. Next thing you know, as we fighting, I hear my mama. She was like a whole nother car full of bitches, 4 bitches pull up with a crowbar. Now, if we already fighting 3 bitches, why the fuck 4 more coming with weapons? We ain't got nan weapon on us. We ain't got nothing on us. We literally out here. I don't care, and I'm gonna get in the paint regardless, win, lose, or draw, because you ain't gonna win all. You gonna lose some, and that was one that I admit I don't feel like, because me fighting no stud like that bitch was a nigga bitch, and I call her a nigga bitch because you was really, you was more the nigga side, but you was a bitch. Yeah, and the fact that you snuck me, bitch.
She was like,
She was a real nigga little bitch. And so with that, I'm just like, okay, we went our round. I went a whole nother round with another bitch. And my sister had her round with one of the other bitches. Now I done fought 2 bitches. Why is 4 more bitches coming around with weapons? Make
Because
it
they
make
were scared.
sense.
They were scared they wasn't gonna get that.
We done fought for a minute already. It's towards the end, these bitches pull up. And then y'all pull up, y'all blocking a car, thinking that was gonna do some shit. For one, I would have went rounds with everybody. It's no problem. Give me a break because I got asthma. That's it. I gotta breathe. Let me. I bet you I got asthma. Okay,
let me get
but
my asthma, and let me get my oxygen, and I
give me
got
my
you.
oxygen. I need my oxygen.
I get an adrenaline rush when I fight. It's like,
But I did. I had that. But I fought 2 bitches. I fought 2 bitches back to back.
I
Back
don't really
to
like to
back.
get to that point of fighting like that, because when I fight, I black out.
I do too.
Listen.
I black out.
And it takes a lot to get me to
Listen.
physically put my hands on you. Like, it takes a lot.
It does.
So, like,
And
if I
see,
go there,
That's why I get
it's
angry.
there. It's there. And that's why I said, y'all, in that situation, me getting snuck, I'm talking my shit, but y'all didn't come for me. Y'all went for her. So therefore, I'm at the point, I'm making sure ain't nobody jumping her. Soon as I put my arm out like this, that's the stud, boom. She snuck me good. She got me real motherfucking good. Bitch, you could have said, let's go 1-on-1, and I would have got your ass. It would have never been what the fuck you thought that was, but y'all like to sneak bitches and shit. And then y'all like to pull out weapons. Now imagine if I would have had my weapon. Imagine if I would have been on that shit like that. Y'all, these people don't fight fair nowadays. And then the way I'm looking at it was, I got a child. I got a court case when it comes to my baby daddy and my child. I'm in school. I'm in the medical field. I got shit to lose. Looking at the bitches we was fighting with,
they had none of
them gutter bitches. Them is real gutter bitches. Y'all done got a motherfucking thing to lose. A fucking thing to lose. Meanwhile, I got a whole list. My sister-in-law got a whole list. You got 5 kids, a husband. They was literally a month or so away from their wedding. Bitch, we got shit to lose. Ain't no reason we should be out here fighting no bitches because they nasty ass kids. And I'm sorry, I don't talk about kids, but being real about shit. Y'all kids is being nasty towards my nieces. And it's a thing that's in the records of the school. Y'all kids trying to be funny about my nieces in this school, and it drug to something that it shouldn't have even got to the point of, because for one, the school should have handled that when it was being complained about to begin with. And it should have never been to the point. It was so many police officers in front of that school. That officer said, look, find somewhere else. I don't want to arrest you here. For him to say that to me, because I ran up on the bitch in front of him. He snatched me back real good. I don't want to arrest you here. All right, cool. All right, cool.
Meet me around the
you
corner.
feel like there's
Meet
a
me around the
thing
corner.
do you feel like there's a thing of pretty privilege?
Pretty
I
privilege?
think there's to an extent.
You
Like,
said pretty privilege? Like, because I'm pretty, you just let me go?
or you get perks with certain shit?
I think in some instances, yeah. But
Oh,
in that instance, I don't think it was one of those cases. I think it was really he was a cool officer. I will say that, and he was already trying to figure shit out already, and he seen what it was. Them bitches.
Mm.
It was a car full of bitches that came to try to fight my sister-in-law, and the fact that she was minding her business, dropping her kids off at school, and they approached her car, banging on her car door, and she was alone by herself in that moment. You would never come step to one of mine like that. You would never. She by herself, and y'all came up, boop, 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 on her door,
Yeah, anybody else would have
aggressive.
pulled out a whole bow, bow, bow.
yeah. Cause you come to
Quick.
my doorstep with some bullshit, you gonna get met right back with
You
it.
gonna get met with the bullshit. So for my niece to have called me, mind you, I have to be at school at 9, 8. It was like Zenaya had to be at school at 7:40. So this is like 7 something in the morning. Some motherfuckers ain't even brushed their teeth yet.
Bro. Some people barely open their eyes.
Do you hear me? So
Still
for
got
my
the
niece to
eye
call
booger.
me, my niece said, Auntie, my mom about to school. She's going on. I'm scared she's gonna get arrested. I said, don't say no more. I'm on my way.
Like,
Say
Hey,
no
I
more.
ain't gonna lie. That was the day. Like that was me the day my nephew called me because his daddy and his girl was fighting. He was like, Tay, I need you to come
And
up
you
here
gonna
right
come
now.
running.
He was cussing him. He was like, they over there fucking fighting. Get the fucking baby. I was like, oh nah. What the fuck?
I
Oh
know
no.
Vic was over there running back and forth trying to find a shoe. Like, oh shit, where my shoe?
Fuck a shoe. You out that door real quick.
Oh,
You
barefoot.
I was already in the
get a
car.
call like that.
What's crazy is I had just talked to my brother, right? And checked on my nephew to make sure he was ready to go. So I was already on my way to go pick up my nephew. So from the time I got off the phone with my brother to my nephew calling me was a matter of like 2 minutes. Hung up with my brother, and then my nephew called me in a complete panic.
Yeah.
And I was just like, what the fuck? I pull up, and my niece, I was trying to figure out what the fuck happened. And my niece running outside talking about, get your punk ass brother.
If for her to be talking about my punk ass brother, I'd be like, what the fuck?
I was like,
and
be
then as the
respectful.
sister, you're like, damn,
Be
he can't be a
respectful.
punk
Like,
ass
don't
nigga.
do that. Don't do that. Talk about, get your punk ass brother. Get that punk ass nigga. I was like, hold on. Don't yell at me. I just pulled up. Like, what the? I'm confused.
Ain't got nothing to do with it.
She had pent up panic and frustration going on.
I walked over to the car. The girls all like, no, fuck him. Fuck that. Fuck this. Fuck you. I was like, I didn't even fucking do nothing. I'm trying to make sure everybody good. Fuck that shit. Fuck you. Fuck him. I was like, what the fuck,
Well,
bro?
God damn.
A bunch of fuck yous. Like, fuck it all.
That's probably all they was hearing while they was fighting. Shit.
What made me panic was the fact my nephew was like, get the baby. Get the fucking baby. I was like, not them fight with the baby. Like, what the fuck?
Nah, that's wild.
That would have been so overstimulated. Like, what the fuck?
Mind you, it was like 9 a.m. It was 9 a.m. No, it was 8.
That's
was
when I
8.
started getting.
It was 8 a.m. It was early as fuck.
See, it don't be making sense. Like, how the fuck motherfuckers be waking up with drama on their mind? Like, when I wake up, don't say shit to me. I don't want to be talked to. Let me get the night off my mind.
Coffee. Let me have my morning coffee. Let me have my morning blunt. Like, dude,
I'm still in bliss.
I've been trying to wake up. I've been trying to wake up before like the whole house just to have a peace of mind.
A peace of mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for that tip.
But
thank you for the tip of what I need to do when I have kids. Shit.
No,
wake
So
up
most definitely. When Zenaya is in school, I get up at 5 sometimes. It'd be like 4:50. But I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning just to have a moment to myself if I want to scroll on TikTok. Because when y'all start seeing me post that early in the morning, you know what's going on. I get up, I'll take my shower. What the fuck are you doing, girl? That's me getting my me time because I
No,
didn't get to
seriously.
get it the night before. I'll get up, I'll shower, I'll cook breakfast in peace. I'll get myself together. So then when it's time for her to get up, I could be peaceful and like, because I know for me, it's a battle in the morning. The girl cries because she don't want to brush her teeth. She cries because she don't want those shoes I picked out. She cries because she doesn't like the mind you, uniforms. Either you got a skirt, shorts, or a dress. You ain't got that many options, boo. What we crying about? It's the same shit from yesterday. What you crying for? You not in
But
here to
that's
brush my teeth with me. Who gives a fuck? Put your brush your teeth song on, brush your teeth, and let's get the fuck out this door.
I have
If
heard
I
you
had my morning
more.
time, if I had my morning time to woosah, read my Bible, do my stretches, cook some breakfast, and eat by myself, shower if I need to take an extra shower, however the fuck it is, baby, that's my time. And then 6:00 come, 6:30 come, nigga, I'll wake you up. And if I'm feeling extra good and I had a really good morning, especially when I was smoking, because if I get up at 4:50, you know I'm rolling a fresh one. It ain't a pre-roll. It was a freshly rolled one. And when I was
I'm not
hitting it with the backwoods, well, it wasn't a backwood, it was a loose leaf. Baby, that shit had me extra lit. So I would have to get up a little early so I'm not showing up to the school high. Because Zenia's school, they quick to call CPS. They will be quick to put a case on you. They don't play at her school. So I make sure that that smell is off me and I'm at a point where my high is real mellow. Like it's real mellow. Cause I done went up to that school one time for an awards and I had completely forgot that the awards was coming up and I smoked me a good ass fucking blunt and I didn't change my sweater.
You was
I was
loud.
standing next to a parent. He walked up next to me and was like, somebody got that loud up on them. They got that good shit. And I looked at him and I said, ooh, I'm high as fuck. And when I'm around too many people and I'm high like that, my anxiety start kicking up. So I had to move on by myself. I was like, never mind, it ain't me. Don't call them. Don't put no case on me. They quick on it. Don't do it.
No,
I
it
don't
be
know
like
who.
that. It really be like that. Like I don't do it all the time, but when I do have the opportunity to get up and have that time to myself, it really does make a difference for the rest of my day. It
Mm-hmm.
really does, because especially when Nylia was in elementary school, getting her up in the morning and ready for school, it was horrible. But if I were to smoke and have a cup of coffee before she got up, boy, getting her up, her crying, I was just like, okay, well, when you're done crying, you still gotta brush your teeth. So you want to just brush your teeth and get it over with. Like I was able to like talk her through it. If I didn't smoke, it was just like ass whooping, yelling and screaming, and then now my whole day's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
It changes the
Question.
trajectory.
I tell people, I said I smoke more so for everybody else's safety.
No,
Because
facts. It really do be like that.
bro,
Listen, as I exhale, I'm tell you something.
let
Some
me tell you
motherfuckers,
something.
some motherfuckers take a pill to get rid of that goddamn anxiety. Bitch, I ain't got nan bit of anxiety no more. I took anxiety pills for 30 days and I ain't take them ever since. That was years ago.
I hear
And I
that.
was
Not
like,
that they don't
that shit
help.
made me feel like a zombie.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
I just felt like how you just see me. That's how I felt.
Do it again.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Like you just feel like you're in a sunken place, like in Get Out. Like you just feel like, and I was like, I don't like that I can't control. Like that's no, I don't like that. Mm-mm. It
Quick
wasn't
intermission.
for
I gotta go. I gotta go to the
so my
bathroom, but
thing
I don't want to
is
end.
I'm mad at a herbal approach. At the end of the day, I'm tired of people calling weed a drug. It is not a drug. It is an
It's
I'm
herb.
not.
so tired of people calling it dope. Oh my God!
This weed is to help you, fool.
I had an adult tell me once, because I remember I was working I was working at my mom's friend. One of my mom's friends has a car detail shop that she owns or whatever, right? And the husband, I was working with him, and I went to work one day, and I wasn't feeling good. I had woke up and my stomach was hurting. Like, I think I had ate something bad the night before, so I wasn't feeling good, and I was throwing up. And I was trying to push through it, and I was just like, I don't feel good. And then he walked up, he was like, maybe you should stop smoking that dope. I instantly was like, I don't smoke dope. I smoke weed, bitch.
As you should, because who the fuck you talking
Like,
to?
I don't smoke dope. I smoke weed. Like, what is you talking about? Don't ever. And me smoking weed has nothing to do with how I feel right now. I'm feel bad because of something I ate yesterday. Like, don't get at me. I function better when I'm high than I do when I'm sober.
You know, I'll put it this way. When
It
I'm on
slows
the
down my
grind and I'm
ADHD.
doing it helps with aches.
It
Like
helps with
if
what?
it helps with aches for me, like
Mm.
physical things. So
So
like if I feel like I'm out busy doing deliveries and shit to get a coin that day, I will feel that shit at some point, and so at some point I will take a break and hit it like a good 3-4 times just to like mellow it out, relax my muscles because they so tense because I'm on my feet moving. You
also
know what
too
I
though,
mean?
you gotta. A lot of people don't realize, because I ain't gonna lie, before I was educated on the different types, like the hybrids, the indicas, and the sativas, and all that,
I'm a sativa girl.
I used to just smoke whatever until I realized what the difference was, and I realized why I act different when I smoke different weeds. Because one day I had just smoked the sativa, and then a friend of mine came over and smoked a strong ass indica, and the two combined right back to back. It fucked up my system, because the sativa was like, oh, I want to be active, and the fucking indica was like, no, bitch, we need to be chill. So my insides were conflicted, and I ended up getting sick because my body didn't know which way to go. It was trying to be hype but trying to calm down, so it made me sick. But after that, that's when I started paying attention to indicas, sativas, hybrids, hybrid indica, like indica leaning hybrids, sativa leaning hybrids, and I also started to pay attention to the different strains and what they actually do. Because some of them are happy, make you happy and giggly. Some of them target pain. Some of them help you with sleep. So it really depends on what it is you're trying to use it for. And
As long as you ain't going in stupid and you got the knowledge of what you know your body and mind and center need, then you know what I mean? Like for me, I am a thinker. I am a creator. I like my mind to be active. So I don't do indica because that relaxes me and puts me in a sunken place to go to sleep. Where I'm stuck.
In the couch. That's how it was broken
Yep.
down to me. Somebody said, if you want to be in the couch, that's mean you get an indica.
Yeah.
No facts. 'Cause that's how I am. Or when I was smoking, it would depend on my intentions. If I'm up, like most of the time, I like to smoke when I know I was about to cook, because I will have a grand time in that kitchen with the music cooking. That's
Taste
my
buds
favorite
on.
place, the kitchen. Huh?
I said taste buds be on 100 when you high.
On the
I'm trying
honey,
to bake.
Yeah, food be. Everybody be like, your food hella good. I said,
Yeah,
'cause I'm high, and if I
I
fuck
make
up,
my
'cause I'm
best
sober,
chicken.
That part.
Harvey
I let
has
it be
some of the
known.
best chicken adobo when I made that. I was proud of myself. I said the fucking sauce is perfectly thick.
The
I
I
sauce
said,
said
was saucing.
the meat falling off the goddamn bone, the
mm-hmm.
rice, because I don't use a rice cooker, bitch. I know how to cook rice. Okay, I know how to clean my rice. Okay,
Hello.
I know
Yeah,
how to do that.
I don't
judge
use a
that.
rice cooker. I do the old school, put it in a pot with water, rinse
And
my
leave it
rice, and
alone.
I use my
That's the
finger to
key
measure the
to it,
water.
is to
Right
leave
here.
it alone. People tell me,
Yep.
oh, you make the best rice. I say, you know what I do? They be like, what? I said, the
Leave it
secret
alone.
ingredient, what? Forget that shit cooking.
And I'll put it this way: if you really want top quality rice, you cook it on a lower temperature and a
Oh
little
no.
longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
I'll
boil,
put that
you bring
bitch
it
on.
to
I'll
a
put that
boil.
bitch between like a good 4.5,
I
and
put
just
mine
let
on
that bitch.
low.
Yep. I put
I
mine
put
on low.
low.
So I put my rice in my pot with my water, rinse my rice off, I measure my little water, okay? And then I boil it till it's like a
It started
rapid boil.
boiling. Mm-hmm.
And then once it starts rapid boiling, I turn that bitch all the way
All
down
the way
to low,
low.
cover
Throw
it,
that
and
top on it and leave
let
it
it simmer
alone.
for 25 minutes.
I
Yep.
ain't gonna lie though. I do fuck with
Shout out
my
to the
new
rice
ceramic.
cookers.
I do fuck with my new
I don't
ceramic.
You
use a
got that.
rice cooker.
You
I do it the
I'm
old school way. My auntie taught me that.
you got that good if you know how to cook rice on the stove. Motherfuckers out here. Let me tell you something. Y'all want to know how I
It's
first
not
learned how to cook
hard.
rice? No shade to my mama. No shade to my mama. She taught me how to cook rice in the motherfucking microwave. I said, bitch, please.
Hey, I had to do that shit when I was in college. That shit definitely came in handy.
It
All
What?
you
does.
gotta do is sprinkle some water on it. That's
What?
people
It
like you
does.
can eat rice, but you have to sprinkle water
Sprinkle.
on that shit. You're basically re-steaming it, and it needs the
Yeah,
water to.
no. She taught me how to cook that shit from a dry grain to the fluffy rice in the microwave. And I said, ain't no way I'm about to go through life like this. There's
Y'all
no
would know
way I'm
all that.
finna go through life like that. I'm not about to be no grown ass woman cooking rice in the microwave. No shade to my mama.
'Cause I ain't
But
gonna
to
lie,
this
as
day,
somebody coming to somebody's house, I'm not eating nobody rice that came out the microwave. No shade. Because why you want to give me radiation, nigga? That's just so inconsiderate.
You are stupid. Why you want to? She said that like it was some kind of disease. Like, why you want to infect
It
me?
is.
Like,
Why do you want to
literally.
infect me? How dare
It's
you?
like, what's wrong with you? I used to
and
tell
you
You
her
know,
all
don't
the
love you don't
time.
love
you know
me
what?
enough to just put that bitch on the stove and leave it alone for 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
You
But
You
it's
know
love
so
what's the
me
funny
enough.
because
best?
when she tried it, she cannot get it right. And I'm like, literally, for me, I bought
Oh,
this cute
shit.
little
They fucked
rice
up.
cleaner. I clean my rice. I let my water, while I'm cleaning my rice, I let my water come to a boil. Once it's at that boil, I'll put my rice in. I put it, if I'm seasoning my rice, sometimes, I add a little extra into it. I'm going to put it in with the water, let that come to a boil. Once that's at a boil, I'll drop my rice in. I let that come back to that boil. Soon as that's boiling nicely, cut that water on low. Cut that stove on low, throw that top on it, and I walk away. And I'll be like, oh shit, I forgot I was making rice. Come back to it, fluff that shit out with a fork. It's tea.
Hold
I'll
on.
put it this.
You boil your You boil your water first.
Yes, you're
Okay.
supposed to.
I rinse it and clean my rice, and then I put my rice in my pot, put water in there, measure it, and then I just boil it with the rice in there, and then throw the top on there once it gets to a boil. That shit still come out fire.
You know what? It do. I
I will
notice a lot
say
of people
though,
do it.
the texture will be a little different. It'll be
Mm-hmm.
when you don't let it boil, it will be a lot softer if you're trying to warm up the water while also trying to cook the rice. The texture is just a little bit different. You got a little bit more. Me, I like a little bit of firmness, not a crunch, but like it's not mushy to the touch. So like
Mm-hmm.
when I make chicken
Yeah, my
adobo, for
rice ain't
example,
mushy.
I don't season my rice
Yeah.
besides put pepper in the rice because all that sauce that I'm about to pour on top of this rice with this chicken
Yeah.
and it flavor the entire thing. You know what I mean? So it depends on what I'm cooking, determined on how I season my rice.
Do you put butter and sugar in your rice?
Not
Sugar
sugar all the time,
sometimes.
butter sometimes. I
Yeah.
don't need butter all the
I
time.
honestly like to eat my rice
Okay.
plain. Give me some salt and pepper
Yes.
on my rice and I'm okay. But depending on who I'm cooking, who at the house when I'm cooking, I'll put some butter in it. I'll put rice. Every now and then I might put a little thyme in it or something like that. It depends on like what I'm cooking and who's here on what I would do. But typically I will really just do salt and pepper. And then
Yeah.
anybody that want butter, they can butter that shit themselves.
Hello.
People
like
think I'm
Jello.
weird because I eat my rice. I eat my rice with butter and sugar. I eat my rice with
It's
butter a
no,
lot.
it's nothing
but
wrong.
PC Shell doesn't eat her rice with butter and sugar.
She just put butter and sugar in it.
She'll do that as like a breakfast dish, but for dinner,
Get that right.
because she
I
wants
could
some
for sure
sweet
see
rice.
that for
But
breakfast.
dinner, she usually puts salt, pepper, butter, or she'll put butter and soy sauce.
Gotta put butter, soy sauce, and pepper.
Mm.
Interesting.
Oh.
Depending on what you eat with it. That could be very
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know what I want? You know what I want right now? Sushi tacos.
Oh, the ones like we had in Houston.
Them shits
They
was-
weren't fire. That was our first time, all of us trying that shit too. And it was only because I kept seeing them from this specific restaurant on TikTok that was out in Houston. I was like, God damn it, they keep showing me these damn sushi tacos. I gotta try it. I didn't
So we
I
going
didn't
for my
touch the
birthday?
salmon because we could.
Get the itinerary.
You got a friend in me.
Like they can't get their ass whooped. You see this? This is my weapon of choice. Like this.
Why
I
you
ain't got no
stopping?
chicala. I ain't got no chicala, but I got a spatula. Oh, you was listening to it.
That's not
That's
funny to
okay.
you.
No. I'm mad we both started doing the same thing.
All right.
Want me to smack you again?
No, dang.
She said, I
Yo,
ain't got no
my
chancala.
mama used to fuck me up with this shit when I was a kid, bruh.
And baby, tell your ass a good one.
Or the wooden spoons. My mom used to have wooden spoons too. And
I
she
used to
used to
hate
have
them
our name.
bitches.
And she used to have our names on the stem.
Y'all had y'all own fucking wooden spoon to get beat
And then
with.
you see how this got a hole in it? She put it on a little tack, hang it up. Go get your stick.
Y'all was some bad motherfuckers. Y'all was bad as shit to have y'all own stick is wild.
And you know the painter sticks, the poster board sticks that people were using to hold the poster boards. My mom had those too. 'Cause my mom also does arts and crafts, so she used to pull them shits out and pow.
Baby, she did not play with y'all. She did not play with y'all.
At all.
So now I'm an adult and I'm the parent. Guess what my weapon of choice is? This rubber. My niece just jumped.
That fast. Wait, did she just scoot the chair?
Yep.
And did
Yep.
She said, not me.
Hey, I was messing around with my nephew the other day, and I had one of these, and I smacked him so hard that the motherfucker broke.
No,
How you-
broke on me.
How you break? Oh, was it you?
Yes.
That's even better. But how you break rubber?
That's crazy.
It didn't what? Tell me it didn't hurt. So I fuck out.
No, it did
Put it
hurt.
right
It did
now.
hurt.
Oh yeah. Save yourself. You know, my 3-year-old had to tell me that the other day. I went to I popped her hand because she was messing around with the salt and pepper at Mountain Mike's, and I told her not to touch it. And I popped her hand, and she said, "Oh, that didn't hurt." So I popped her ass again. Don't you ever say that to me? Whoa, what was that? We didn't really see nothing. I think I seen your face at the end of it though.
Right.
you know how you go back to your memories on Snapchat from like there was some from 3 years ago, and I remember
Mhm.
what the time I was in 3 years ago, and I was still at Facebook, and I definitely just saw a video. I did a twerk video in the bathroom, and I had me some
Had
good.
nothing that bad.
I had some good jean shorts on too. Thighs was fine.
Yeah, I
Cutting
don't have no
up.
twerking videos.
I got
Huh?
a bunch of them.
Like, yeah, I don't have twerking videos.
Some I had to delete, but
If you catch me twerking, I must have been drinking.
so what you think finna happen on this cruise?
I'm gonna be sober as fuck.
Yeah, you know that's a lie.
You're not gonna catch Vic twerking.
You know that's a
If she
lie.
twerks, she gonna be in that room.
Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah, that's the point. Talking about you alive from hell. I'm about to smack you in your damn mouth.
Let me stop.
Yeah, you can choke me, but don't choke me.
What that mean?
Be gentle. Be gentle, but choke me. Don't kill me. Choke me now.
Well, define gentle.
Don't be gentle with me. I like that rough shit. I like that
Like,
rough
are we
neck.
talking raised it, or do they got that look? It make you go, "Ooh," like that type of. Which one?
You gotta be aggressive and sexy at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah, don't be scary killer on me now.
Yeah, don't be like, don't be trying to. Don't look here.
It depends on the
Keep it
position.
cute.
Because, no, but it depends on the position. Because if I'm getting back shots and you choke me, you can go a little harder. Because it's
For
gonna make me want to
sure.
go. It's gonna make me go fast. Now, missionary, don't go too hard, but still get me, but not too hard. But like, but back shots, oh yeah, you better grab my
Back shots you have to, and you better grab me by both
Like,
hands.
no, I
You better
want that
have
one
you better
hander
get
when they got one hand on the hip and one on the neck, and they be like, get that shit.
Yo,
I don't want that shit. I don't want that shit. Give me both hands.
Say my name.
We got a little one right there. We got a shit. Alexis! Alexis!
Pause.
Hootie hoo! Hootie hoo!
I
We got
forgot.
a little one right there.
My niece.
Sorry.
So I was like, pause. We just kept going.
Sorry.
Alexis just kept going in. Like, stop.
Oh shit. Good
Alexis,
Lord.
you just got popped. You just got popped. You're supposed
Good Lord.
Won't you?
It's not like I won't like it.
That and she's still going.
Alexis.
Say my name. Say my name.
When I want it around.
And it's her chiming in for me. Come on.
Every other day, I will come.
Go in the house. You're scary.
4, 3.
Be nice. Be nice. Be nice.
Close it.
Alexis.
I'm not fucking with y'all.
And he better make sure he throw a leg up too.
I'm not. Why
Yeah,
you do that?
Right, that shit. Right, that shit. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Spin that shit. Spin that shit.
No, when
Spin
they
that
grab
shit.
your hips and you on top,
Oh, baby. Don't boop.
Get it. Yeah, I know that song got to be going in their head.
They be going crazy when they do that shit. I be like, yeah, and it be so funny because I sit there and play around just for you to do that shit. I meant for you to do this. You thought you was doing something. I wanted you to do that. You did it. You fell into the trap.
Honestly, I
Now,
love
did
the
they
noise.
fall into the trap, or did you fall into a trap because they actually set you up to do that because they
knew I was gonna do that?
Yeah.
9
Well,
times
shit,
out
we
of
both
10, I
fell
was
into
already
it.
about to go do it, and then he just saw the telekinesis and say, "Yeah, we gonna do it. Let's get into
So
it."
y'all
You
just
feel me?
passing, y'all just talking like
Oh yeah, if I can't communicate with my partner non-verbally during sex, we ain't connected like we should be yet. I should be able to give you cues energetically. You should feel it. Like you should feel a little more intensity when you inside me, and I make you pulsate a little bit more. You should feel that. If you don't feel that, we ain't. I should damn near be making you have seizures.
I'm a virgin. I don't know none of this
And my
talk.
pum-pum.
Right. My baby's adopted.
I know you a motherfucking
I got cobwebs. I don't know this
lie.
talk.
I know both of y'all a motherfucking lie.
Hey,
I
I
ain't
got
did nothing
cobwebs.
in.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Because I know both of y'all done had sex more recently than me.
It's a lie from hell.
You right. Y'all sister Mary Clarence's. I forgot.
I am a nun.
Hello.
I am Virgin Mary.
Yeah, I haven't done anything since June, early June. Yeah,
That
real
was
early June.
that was
That
a
was way
few
too
weeks
long ago. That was like, and it really felt like it was like a year ago. It's been so long. It's been so long.
It's been a couple weeks.
Being the Scorpio that I am, I need that shit every day. Let that bitch get sore. Give her a day to calm down and then back at it. I need that shit every day.
You know how we can start that? Go to a fucking car show. Like I
Huh?
asked you to before. Go to a fucking car show. Like I asked.
Well, I gotta
The
wait till
summer's
next
almost
month to
over.
go to her. Yeah, I gotta wait. I'll go next month.
You found one?
I did actually look them up. That day we was on the phone and I said I was looking them up. I really did look them up.
When is it?
It's actually this weekend.
Oh.
But I knew I wasn't able to go this weekend, so I gotta wait.
That didn't help. That was not helpful information. Why
I
you
didn't
gonna
think
give
it
me a
was gonna
date
be
that
so.
don't
I didn't
matter?
think it was gonna be so fucking soon. But it was a bunch of them.
This
The good thing is,
summer.
that I know it's a bunch of them around within Concord. There was one in Walnut Creek. There's one in Hayward. I don't want to be at one out in my area. I don't want no nigga from my area. Fuck these
Go to
niggas in
one
my area. So
like the Super Bay Area or Sacramento. The-
I
yeah.
don't want no Sacramento either because my family is in my mom's side of the family is in Sacramento and I don't know her side of the family. And my mama played me one
Wow.
time already when I was younger in high school and I was dating this boy and his last name, I don't know if it was, I don't know, remember what it was, but my mama tried to play this horrible trick on me that made me lead a boy at that moment. But then when she was like, oh, I'm just playing, I was like, no, let me do my research before me and him get back together. Because she was like, oh, I think he's one of my brother's sons because my mama brother got 20 kids.
Oh.
Her sister got 9 of them motherfuckers. My mama got 8 siblings, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know my mama's side of the family like that. I can't fuck with no nigga from Sacramento.
Don't do
Yeah,
it.
it can get a little scary.
Don't do it.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Baby,
Like
Big Daddy. When I seen Big Daddy was out there in Sacramento, I had to do my research before I even messaged that nigga back because I was like, hold on, I see you're in Sacramento. Let me, wooty woo woo woo, who know who from where and wooty woo before we go any further because I was terrified.
yo, it can get a little scary when you talking to somebody or even fooling around with somebody that somebody in your family know. Now imagine if they I'm gonna get up out of there. But imagine if they friends.
Like, come on now.
But I'm gonna get up out of there.
Like, I'm good.
I used to hate when my brother and my cousin would like my friends. Nope, you can't date my friends.
Because if you break their
Listen,
heart, I'm gonna have to cuss you out.
Or if they put hands
listen,
on you, might have to beat their ass.
And I gotta beat their ass and now the friendship broken.
listen. I'm gonna tell y'all this one story. I had a friend and she was at the time one of my best friends. She was my best friend, freshman year of high school. Every female friend that I had, and they seen my oldest brother, it was a wrap. Y'all was no longer truly, genuinely my friend because they had that ulterior motive. This particular friend, she was standing out at my house. My mother caught her legs up.
Hell no. I couldn't.
Mm-mm. Got to be more careful. That's why I be like, I used to talk to people, they be out the way. Like I'm like, yeah, you ain't related to me. Mm.
I don't know where I was walking, probably walking to a store. I was in high school at the time, and I remember walking through a park near my house, and it was near the trail. It was near a trail behind the park, and this guy was like, "Oh, what's your number?" I was like, "No, I'm good, thank you. You know, have a good day." Fuck you too, then, you ugly ass bitch. I didn't want your number anyway, you stupid ugly ass bitch. I was like, so why did you ask for my number?
Right. Now I'm an ugly ass bitch
Cause
because I disrespected
you a
you.
bitch. Fuck you, bitch. But you asked for my number. It's nothing's going to take away from the fact that you asked for my number to begin with. If I'm an ugly bitch, why would you want to? You talk to ugly bitches,
Be some Pillsbury Doughboy ass niggas outside, man.
and he whole time my brother knew who the nigga was, so I had my brother get on you, ugly bitch.
Word. Hmm. You funky bitch.
Yeah, funky bitch. I was watching this police chase on Instagram, and the officer snatched the dude out the car because he got mad. The officer got mad when he realized that the dude had a kid in the car, and he was doing over 150 miles per hour. And when the police caught up to him and pit maneuvered him and got him, he said, "Get out the car, you funky bitch." And it was just so funny. The way that the
Hey,
officer said it, you would have thought it sounded like he said, "You monkey bitch," but he was like, "You funky bitch." Come here.
this was an amazing episode 2 to be continued. And the conversation for